Welcome back to the deep dive.
Oh, I like that.
Today,
It's got a nice ring to it.
we are diving deep into Super Trader.
Oh, one of my favorites.
It's all about getting some serious trading wisdom, just for you guys.
Yeah.
Like we always say, forget about those hot stock tips.
Right.
We're going way beyond the surface here
Deeper.
to uncover a more holistic view
Mm-hmm.
of what it really takes to succeed in this world,
The real deal.
this complex world of trading.
That's right.
Now, Super Trader,
Yeah.
it dives into the psychology, the business planning, the risk management,
All the stuff that nobody talks about.
which often gets overlooked, right?
Oh, time.
So much emphasis on just the strategy and the
Yeah.
hot stock picks.
Yeah.
We're not doing that here.
Nope. So.
Get ready for some truth bombs, guys.
Oh, yeah.
This book flat out says
Uh-huh.
that 90% of traders fail.
Yeah, it's crazy, right?
Why is that?
Well, we're going to find out.
We are going to find out why.
That's what we're here for.
And even more intriguing,
This is a good one.
it suggests that this whole obsession
Mm-hmm.
with picking the perfect entry point
Oh, yeah, that's a big one.
might be a distraction.
It is. It really is.
In fact, it claims that even random entry trades can be profitable if you get one thing right.
I'm curious. Lay it on me.
What is it?
It's all about the exits, baby.
Oh, the exits.
The exits, how you manage those trades
Got it.
once you're in them.
Okay.
That's what really determines your success,
Interesting.
failure.
So it's not just about getting in at the right time.
Nope, it's way more than that.
It's about what you do once you're in.
It's the whole game.
That's fascinating.
Right.
Okay, before we get to that,
Sure.
we have to unpack this whole idea of why personal responsibility is so crucial
This is huge.
when it comes to trading.
Absolutely.
This book, Super Trader,
Yeah.
makes it very clear
It's still clear.
it's not about finding some magical perfect system.
Nope, not at all.
It's not about some secret formula.
No magic bullets here.
It's about looking in the mirror
Self-awareness.
and being honest with yourself.
That's where it starts.
Right.
It really does.
Because
oftentimes
we look for those external things to blame.
Oh, it's the market's fault.
Right.
It's the algorithm.
It's the
broker.
It's that.
Blah, blah.
It's not me, it's everyone else.
Right.
It's the system.
Exactly.
This book's saying, nope, it's you.
You have to own it.
You got to own that.
You're in the driver's seat.
And I love how they illustrate this point
I love this story.
with this really powerful analogy.
Oh, it's so good.
It says, imagine a young woman.
Mm-hmm.
She's incredibly talented
Super talented.
and beautiful,
gorgeous.
but she just doesn't believe in herself.
Uh-oh, that's a problem.
That lack of self-belief
Yeah.
becomes her reality.
It's a self-fulfilling prophecy.
And it's so true.
It's so powerful, right?
It's so true in life, but it applies
Especially in trade.
directly to trading. So your beliefs, your
The
mindset,
foundation.
they shape your trading reality.
100%.
That makes you wonder, like,
It really does.
what kind of limiting beliefs are we carrying around without even realizing it?
Subconsciously.
Right.
Yeah.
How can we even start to tackle this whole self-mastery thing?
Right.
It seems so big, so overwhelming.
It can be, but Super Trader gives you tools.
Okay, good.
That's the beauty of this book. It's not just theory.
Right.
It gives you actionable steps.
Okay, I like that.
So it actually provides a self-assessment tool
Okay.
to help you pinpoint
Okay.
those personal issues.
Those blind spots
Yeah.
that might be holding you back.
Interesting.
It's not about dwelling on your weaknesses,
Right.
but more like shining a light on those areas
Yeah.
so you can work on them.
Okay, so this book, Super Trader, it's almost like a therapist. In a way, yeah.
But how do you know those blind spots are even there?
Right, that's the first step.
Yeah.
Becoming aware. So Super Trader talks about this thing called the inner interpreter.
The inner interpreter.
Yes.
That's interesting.
It's basically that voice in your head.
Oh, the voice.
You know the one?
The one that never shuts up?
Yeah, it's constantly analyzing your experiences.
Okay.
But here's the thing.
What?
It often frames problems
Uh-huh.
in a way that limits you.
Okay, I see where this is going.
For example, let's say you have a losing streak.
Everyone's been there.
Oh, yeah, it's part of the game.
Yeah.
Your inner interpreter
That voice.
might start saying, see, I knew I wasn't good enough.
I should have never done this.
I'm just not cut out for trading.
I'm a failure.
Right. That kind of self-talk will sabotage anyone.
Totally.
It's brutal.
It'll keep you stuck.
It'll keep you stuck.
So how do you quiet that negative voice?
This is the million-dollar question,
Well,
right?
it's so hard.
Well, Super Trader argues
Okay.
that once you become aware of it,
You got to recognize it.
you gotta catch it in the act.
Okay.
That's the first step.
Got it.
You can start to challenge it.
Okay.
So it's not about silencing that voice completely,
Okay.
but learning to control the narrative,
I like that.
shifting the script.
Okay, so you're saying it's not about silencing it altogether.
No.
It's about learning to control it.
Taking the reins,
Managing it.
becoming the master of your own mind.
Okay, that makes sense.
Right.
Now, another key aspect of personal responsibility in trading
Another big one.
is this whole idea of building a comprehensive business plan.
Oh, yeah. This is crucial.
No, I know what you're thinking.
A business plan for trading? I'm not running a corporation.
This sounds a little formal
A little stuffy, right?
for individual traders,
Right.
but
Yeah.
Super Trader makes a really strong case
It's a game changer.
for why we need this.
Absolutely.
But why a business plan?
That's the question, right?
For a solo trader.
Why all the fuss?
Yeah, I mean, what's the benefit?
Well, think about it this way. Even if you're trading solo, you're essentially running your own business.
I never thought about it like that.
It's true, right?
Yeah.
You're managing capital,
Right.
you're executing strategies, you're assessing risk.
It's a business.
It is.
Okay.
So a business plan helps you approach trading
Yeah.
with the same kind of structure and discipline.
Like a CEO.
Exactly.
Okay.
You'd apply to any other venture.
I see.
It takes it from hobby to profession.
So it's not just some static document you create once and forget about.
Oh, no. This is a living, breathing thing.
Oh, interesting.
It evolves.
Okay, so it's a living guide
A roadmap to success.
that evolves as you do,
That's it. You got it.
as you gain experience, as you learn more
As the markets change,
about the market.
your plan adapts.
Okay,
It
'cause
has
you're constantly refining it, tweaking it.
always evolving.
I like that.
It keeps you on your toes,
Okay,
but in a good way.
it's a good framework.
It's the structure you need to stay focused.
Now, Super Trader also emphasizes
Hmm.
the importance of this concept,
Yeah.
of the big picture
Oh,
analysis.
this is a good one.
What's that all about?
All right, so the big picture,
Okay,
it's about understanding the broader economic
okay.
and market context.
So it's like zooming out
Exactly.
before you zoom in
You got it.
on the individual stocks.
Macro before micro.
I like that. Upper.
So the author, he recommends using relative strength analysis
Okay.
of ETFs
Okay, so you're looking at the ETF
to assess the overall health of
Okay.
the global economy.
instead of trying to just pick individual stocks.
Right, you're looking at the big picture first
Right. Okay.
to see what's really going on.
Okay. How does that actually work in practice?
All right, let's say you're comparing
Okay.
the relative strength
Uh-huh.
of a technology ETF
Okay.
to the broader market.
Okay.
So you're seeing how tech is performing
Relative to everything else.
compared to everything else. If the tech ETF is consistently outperforming,
Mm-hmm.
it suggests that sector is strong.
Makes sense.
But if it's lagging behind,
Oh.
could signal weakness.
Okay, that's an interesting way to gauge.
It's a clue.
Yeah, the market sentiment.
Right, you're getting a sense of the overall trend
Okay.
before you jump into individual stocks.
Can you give us an example of how this big picture analysis?
Oh, I've got a good one.
Okay, great.
From the book.
Good.
Might have helped traders during a specific market event.
Yes, because sometimes it's hard to wrap your head around this stuff.
It can be abstract.
Unless you see it in action.
Right.
Okay.
So Super Trader provides a great example from
Okay.
2008.
Oh, 2008, that was a rough year.
A tough one for a lot of people.
Yeah.
So the author's analysis
Mm-hmm.
showed that basically every sector
Oh, wow.
was displaying weak relative strength.
Across the board.
Yeah, signaling a broad market downturn.
Oh, so this is like
The canary in the coal mine.
a warning sign.
Big time.
Okay.
So traders who understood this big picture,
Yeah.
they were likely more cautious
Uh,
and better prepared
There's a crash.
for the storm.
Interesting.
So zooming out,
Mm-hmm.
understanding that broader market context
Right.
can help you make more informed decisions.
About everything.
Even about individual stocks,
Even if you love that stock, even if you think it's the best thing,
doesn't matter if the overall market is tanking.
you got to look at the bigger picture.
Context is key.
Okay, I'm starting to see how this all fits together.
It's like putting together a puzzle.
So, zooming out.
Helps you avoid getting caught up in the hype
Okay.
of a specific stock or sector
Right.
and make more strategic decisions.
Okay.
Align with those overall market trends.
Okay.
You're riding the wave, not fighting against it.
Okay, that's powerful.
Right.
It makes a lot of sense.
It's about playing the game smart.
Now, Super Trader really throws a curveball when it comes to stock picking and entries.
This is where things get really interesting.
I'm intrigued. Let's hear it.
All right, so the author argues that our obsession with finding the perfect entry,
That's what everyone talks about.
it's everywhere, right?
It's like the holy grail of trading.
But he says it's often misplaced.
Okay, I'm listening.
In fact, he conducted an experiment
What kind of experiment?
using completely random entry points for trades.
Wait, random entries.
Totally random.
How could that possibly be profitable?
That's what I thought, too.
I mean, it just doesn't make sense.
Right.
You're not even looking at the charts. You're not looking at the fundamentals.
He's just picking stocks out of a hat.
Okay, now I really have to know more.
All right, so the key is
Tell me.
understanding that the real magic happens in the exits.
The exits again?
The exits.
Okay.
So even if you enter a trade randomly,
Mm-hmm.
if you have a solid exit strategy,
Okay.
you can still come out ahead.
So it's not about timing the market perfectly.
No.
It's about having a plan for when you get in.
It's about managing the trade,
Wow.
not predicting the market.
That is a mind shift.
It is.
Okay, so the focus on entry points.
This obsession we have.
Yeah, where does that come from?
Well, it's often driven by
Yeah.
the practices of mutual funds
Okay.
and the media.
Yeah, I see that.
They emphasize stock picking,
Buy this, buy that.
right? And timing the market.
Okay.
Like it's some kind of game you can win.
Get in at the right time, get out at the right time.
Timely.
Buy low,
Like-
sell high.
It's oversimplified.
Right.
And it sets people up for failure.
Because it's so much more than that.
It is.
Okay, I'm starting to see the bigger picture here.
It's a whole new way of looking at things.
It's not about getting in at the perfect moment.
Nope.
It's about having that plan
A solid plan.
for what to do once you're in that trade.
Exactly.
So even if you stumble into a winner,
Even if you get lucky,
Well,
if you don't know how to manage it,
uh-oh,
you're going to give those gains back.
or worse.
Or worse, turn a winner into a loser.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense.
It's about protecting your profits.
Again, minimizing your losses.
That's the name of the game.
So how does SuperTrader recommend approaching exits?
All right. Well, first and foremost,
Okay.
the book stresses the importance of having a well-defined exit strategy,
Okay.
a plan written down
Okay.
that you stick to.
No matter what?
No matter what, you have rules
Got it.
and you follow them.
Okay.
No emotions involved.
Emotions are the enemy.
They can cloud your judgment.
So discipline is key.
Discipline is everything.
Okay, but how do you create a system that minimizes those emotional impulses,
Right. Because we're human.
Yeah.
We're emotional beings.
especially when money is involved?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
So SuperTrader introduces this concept
Right.
called R multiples.
Our multiples. Okay.
It's a way to quantify risk and reward.
Okay. Break that down for me.
All right, so let's say you buy a stock at $50
Okay.
and you set a stop loss at $45.
Okay, so I'm risking $5.
Right.
Okay.
So your R is $5 per share. If your profit target is $60,
Okay.
that's a potential gain of $10,
Okay.
which translates to a 2R multiple.
Yeah.
So you're aiming for a reward,
Double the risk.
twice your risk. Exactly. Now, by tracking your R multiples
Okay.
across multiple trades,
Uh-huh.
you can see if your system is consistently achieving
I like that.
your desired risk-reward ratio.
It takes the emotion out of it.
It's all about the data.
Okay, so it's a powerful way
It is.
to evaluate the effectiveness
Of your strategy.
of your strategy.
You identify areas for improvement.
Okay, I see how that can help.
It takes the guesswork out of it.
Instead of second-guessing yourself,
Yeah, no more gut feelings.
you have a clear metric
You have a system,
to guide you.
a roadmap to success,
It allows you to focus on what matters.
the things you can control.
Okay, I like that.
It's a game changer.
So, managing your risk,
Protecting your capital
maximizing your potential rewards
over the long haul.
over the long term.
That's the key.
Okay, now, SuperTrader
Yes?
emphasizes another critical aspect
This is a big one.
of trading,
Oh, yeah. This can make or break you.
which is position sizing.
Position sizing.
How much capital to allocate to each trade?
It's all about managing your risk.
Why is this so crucial?
Okay, think of it like this.
Okay.
Position sizing is like the CPR of trading.
CPR of trading.
It can literally save your life
Okay.
in the markets,
Okay.
even with a winning strategy.
Okay.
If you're risking too much on each trade,
Uh-oh.
one bad loss
Yeah.
can wipe you out.
Okay, that's terrifying.
It's the silent killer.
Okay, so how do we determine the right position size for each trade?
Right, because it's not one size fits all.
Is there some kind of magical formula?
There is, actually.
Okay, let's hear it.
It's called CPR.
CPR. Wait,
Not the medical kind.
not the life-saving.
No, but it can save your trading account.
Okay.
So CPR stands for
Okay.
cash, position sizing, risk.
Oh, okay. CPR.
Easy to remember, right?
I like that. It's like a little acronym.
It sticks in your brain.
Okay.
So this formula, it helps you connect those three critical elements.
Okay.
So you determine how much cash,
Okay.
which is C,
Right.
you're willing to risk on a trade.
That's C.
Right.
Got it.
Then you define your risk per unit.
Okay.
That's R.
Okay.
And then you calculate your position size, P.
Okay, so it's all connected.
It's all connected.
I like that.
So let's look at a practical example.
Okay. Because sometimes it helps.
Absolutely makes it more real.
Yeah.
So imagine you have a $50,000 trading account.
Nice round number.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you're willing to risk 1% on a trade.
1%.
That's your max.
Okay, so that means my cash risk
Yes.
is $500.
$500, that's your C.
Okay.
If your stop loss is $5
Okay.
below your entry price,
Yeah.
your risk per unit, your R,
Mm-hmm.
is $5.
Okay.
So your position size?
My P would be 100 shares.
Okay. $500 divided by $5, you get it, equals 100 shares. That's how many shares you buy.
Okay, so you're controlling your overall risk.
Even if the trade
Yeah.
involves a substantial portion of your capital,
It's like having that safety net.
you're not going all in.
Under your trading.
You're managing your exposure.
Okay, that's the power of position sizing.
It's all about controlling the downside
So you're aligning your risk with your objectives
and protecting yourself.
from those catastrophic losses.
That can derail your progress.
This is amazing.
It's powerful stuff, right?
It's so much more than just picking stocks.
It's the foundation.
It's about managing risk.
And building a sustainable business.
Okay, so super trader.
Yes.
It's not just about the strategy.
It's about the mindset.
It's about building that solid foundation.
Absolutely.
Now, we all dream
Mm-hmm.
of finding that perfect trading
The
system,
holy grail.
Right.
The elusive holy grail.
the one that always wins.
Always, right.
But Super Trader has a different take on this.
it does. It challenges that notion.
Okay, so what does it say?
Well, it pretty much debunks that myth.
Okay.
The book argues that the real holy grail
Mm-hmm.
doesn't exist.
Oh, man.
There's no magical system
Okay.
that guarantees wins in every market condition.
So searching for that one perfect system.
Yeah, one size fits all.
Yeah, it's a fool's errand.
It's a waste of time.
So what should we be focusing on instead?
Well, Super Trader says the true holy grail
Okay.
lies in self-mastery.
There it is again. Self-mastery.
It all comes back to you,
Okay.
understanding your strengths, your weaknesses,
Right.
and adapting your strategies to different market types.
Okay, so there's no one size fits all.
Nope, different markets require different approaches.
So how can we effectively adapt to those different market types?
Well, that's what we're going to dive into next time.
Oh, okay. Stay tuned, guys.
We're just getting started.
We are just scratching the surface.
There's so much more to uncover.
We're going to dive into those market types.
And how to tailor your strategies.
This is exciting.
I can't wait.
I can't wait either. Stay tuned. Welcome back to the deep dive.
Round 2.
We've already uncovered some game-changing insights from Super Trader.
Some serious gold in that book.
It's amazing,
Is much good stuff.
highlighting the importance of personal responsibility,
Absolutely.
a solid business plan,
Can't forget that.
and of course, that whole idea
It's a big one.
that exit strategies are really where the magic happens.
That's where the money is made.
Right.
Or lost, for that matter.
Exactly. It's all about how you manage those trades.
Risk management, baby.
Now we're going to venture into even more fascinating territory.
Oh, I love this part.
The psychology of trading.
This is where the rubber meets the road. This is
Okay.
what separates the amateurs from the pros.
Because Super Trader, it goes beyond just the mechanics
Right.
of trading systems.
Yeah, X's and O's.
And it delves into that inner game,
A mental game.
the mindset,
This is where the real battle is fought.
the beliefs that truly differentiate the super traders
The elite.
from the rest of us.
It's all about recognizing that trading
Okay.
is as much a mental game as it is a financial one.
Okay. I'm all ears.
All right, let's dive in.
What are some of the key psychological hurdles that traders face?
Okay, so one of the core concepts the book highlights is this idea that we often sabotage ourselves.
Well, I'm guilty of that.
We all are.
Yeah.
It's human nature, right?
Yeah.
So we sabotage ourselves with limiting beliefs and negative self-talk.
Oh, the stories we tell ourselves.
It's like having a little voice in our heads,
Oh, that voice.
constantly whispering doubts and fears,
That's the worst.
making us second-guess our decisions.
Oh, yeah, and it pops up at the worst possible times.
Always when you're about to pull the trigger on a trade.
Right.
You know, what if this trade goes wrong?
What if I lose everything?
Maybe I'm not cut out for this.
It's so debilitating.
Crippling. It can paralyze you.
So how do we combat these negative thought patterns?
That's the million-dollar question, right?
How do we reprogram our minds for trading success?
Okay, so Super Trader offers a really interesting approach.
Okay, I'm listening.
It emphasizes the importance of cultivating a positive mindset,
Okay, positive mindset. I like that.
one that focuses on possibilities.
Instead of limitations.
Rather than getting bogged down in what could go wrong,
Right.
you start focusing on what could go right.
So it's a shift in perspective.
It's a total reframing.
Okay, I'm starting to see how this could be really powerful.
It's a game changer.
But how do you actually make that shift?
Okay, so one technique the book recommends
Okay.
is keeping a trading journal.
Oh, a trading journal. I've heard of that.
But it's not just about tracking your trades.
Okay, there's more to it.
It's about recording your thoughts and emotions
Oh, okay.
surrounding those trades.
So you're basically journaling about your feelings
In a way. Yeah.
related to the trades.
It helps you become aware of those patterns,
Okay.
those negative thought patterns as they arise,
So it's about shining a light on those subconscious beliefs.
bringing them to the surface.
Right.
Yeah, making them conscious.
I see.
So you can start to address them.
And then once you become aware of those thoughts,
Yeah.
you can start to challenge them
That's the key. You got to challenge them.
and consciously choose more empowering beliefs.
You got to flip the script.
Give me an example.
Okay, so instead of telling yourself, I'm a terrible trader,
Right. Which I've definitely said to myself before.
we've all been there.
Yeah.
You might reframe that thought to, I'm still learning
Okay.
and I'm committed to improving my skills.
So it's about turning those negative self-criticisms
Yeah.
into constructive feedback.
It's about using that feedback to grow.
I like that.
So you're not letting those negative thoughts control you.
You're taking control of the narrative.
You're becoming the master of your own mind.
Now, another crucial aspect of trading psychology that Super Trader emphasizes
Mm-hmm.
is this whole idea of achieving balance.
Balance is key.
Right.
In life and in trading.
Being able to handle both the wins
Yeah.
and the losses
Because they both come.
that inevitably come with trading.
It's part of the game.
Because it is an emotional roller coaster.
Oh, tell me about it.
1 minute you're on top of the world,
On cloud nine.
and the next you feel like you've hit rock bottom.
It's a wild ride.
So how do we stay grounded amidst all that emotional turbulence?
So, Super Trader really stresses the importance of developing emotional detachment
Emotional detachment.
from your trades.
So don't get too attached to any one trade.
Exactly.
But it's hard. Right.
It is because we're putting our hard-earned money on the line.
Yeah, and there's that hope,
The fear, the
the
greed.
fear, the greed, all of that. It's all part of the game.
So how do you actually achieve that emotional detachment?
Right.
Because it's easier said than done.
Absolutely. So one technique that Super Trader suggests
Okay.
is visualizing your trades
Visualizing.
as if you were taking the opposite side.
Okay, now that's interesting. So let's say you're bullish on a stock.
Okay, I think it's going up.
You're ready to buy.
Okay.
But before you do,
Okay.
take a step back
Okay.
and imagine yourself as a bear.
Okay, so imagine I think the stock is going down.
Exactly. Why would someone short this stock?
What are the reasons why this stock might go down?
What are the risks?
Okay.
What am I missing?
So it's almost like you're playing devil's advocate with yourself.
Exactly. You're challenging your own assumptions.
Okay, so it forces you to consider the opposing perspective.
And it helps you detach from that emotional attachment.
Oh, I see. Because often we get so attached to our own ideas.
We fall in love with our trades.
Yeah.
And we become blind to the risks.
So this helps you see things more objectively.
It takes the emotion out of it.
Okay, that's a really valuable tool.
It's a game changer.
Now let's talk about a concept that's been gaining a lot of traction lately.
Mm-hmm.
It's called mindfulness trading.
Mindfulness is everywhere these days.
Right, it's like the buzzword of the decade.
But it's for good reason.
Okay.
Mindfulness works.
But how does it apply to trading?
Because trading is so fast-paced.
It's chaotic, it's stressful.
Yeah, it's not exactly the image that comes to mind.
When you think of mindfulness.
All right, you picture someone meditating on a mountaintop.
Yeah, exactly. So how do those two worlds collide?
So mindfulness trading,
Okay.
it's all about bringing a heightened sense of awareness
Okay.
to your trading activities.
Okay, so being present in the moment,
Being present, paying attention,
paying attention to your thoughts, your emotions.
your body's signals.
It's like a whole body experience.
It's like meditation for traders.
I like that.
It's about finding that stillness
Amidst the chaos.
amidst the storm.
So instead of getting swept away by the market's frenzy,
Yeah, you're not reacting emotionally.
you're cultivating that sense of calm
and focus.
and focus.
So you can make better decisions.
And this heightened awareness,
Yeah.
it helps you identify those emotional triggers
Oh, yeah, the things that make you press the buy or sell button.
when you shouldn't.
Right.
So you become more attuned to those moments of fear or greed.
Those are the killers.
They can cloud your judgment.
They can lead to costly mistakes.
So mindfulness is almost like having a safety net
It's like an early warning system.
for your emotions
It helps you stay grounded,
and make those rational decisions.
even when the market is going crazy.
So what kind of techniques can we use
To cultivate this mindfulness.
to bring this into our trading?
Okay, so Super Trader suggests
Okay.
practicing things like deep breathing
Deep breathing. Okay.
and visualization
Oh, interesting. Visualization.
to help you stay grounded.
Okay, I've heard of those in other contexts,
They work.
but never thought about applying them to trading.
Give it a try.
Okay, I will.
Might surprise you.
Now, Super Trader also presents a somewhat counterintuitive concept
Oh, yeah, this one's good.
that failure
Failure.
can be a powerful motivator.
Wait, what?
I know, isn't failure something we're supposed to avoid?
Especially in trading.
Where it can mean losing money.
It's like the ultimate no-no.
Right.
So we're taught to avoid failure at all costs.
So how can failure be a motivator?
So Super Trader argues that embracing failure as a learning opportunity
Okay,
is crucial for growth.
I see where this is going.
So Super Traders, they don't shy away from their mistakes.
I own them.
They own them.
Okay.
They analyze them, they learn from them,
Okay.
and they use them to refine their strategies,
So it's about turning those losses into lessons.
turning those setbacks into comebacks.
I like that.
So instead of beating yourself up over a losing trade,
Which is what most people do.
it's a natural reaction,
Okay.
but it's not productive.
Right. You're just getting stuck in that negative spiral.
So instead of doing that,
Yeah.
you view it as valuable data
Okay.
that can help you improve,
So you're looking at it objectively.
detach from the emotion,
Okay.
and extract the lessons. So Super Trader encourages traders to keep a detailed trading journal.
There's that journal again.
It's your best friend,
Okay.
where you track your mistakes and the lessons learned.
So it's not just about the wins.
Nope, it's about documenting everything.
The wins, the losses.
The good, the bad, and the ugly.
So you can learn from it all.
That's how you grow,
Now, alongside embracing failure,
which is a big one.
Super Trader also highlights the importance of finding joy
Oh, yeah, this is important.
in the simple thing.
It's so easy to get caught up in the stress of trading.
It can consume you.
Yeah, it can become your whole life.
So how do we find that joy?
Okay, so Super Trader reminds us
Okay.
that trading shouldn't be our whole life.
It's about balance.
It's about finding that balance.
Okay.
So the book suggests incorporating activities that
Uh-huh.
bring you joy
Like what?
into your daily routine.
Okay.
So things like spending time in nature,
Okay.
listening to music, connecting with loved ones.
So it's about taking care of yourself.
holistic well-being.
Yeah, because if you're not feeling good,
Your trading will suffer.
right. So it's all connected.
It's all connected.
Okay, now another powerful concept that Super Trader introduces.
This one's a little out there.
Okay, let's hear it.
It's called giving it to God.
Giving it to God. Okay, now I'm really intrigued.
So imagine you have a trade
Okay,
that's not working out the way you planned.
we've all been there.
Oh, yeah, it happens.
Yeah.
Instead of obsessing over it,
Right, losing sleep over it,
checking the charts every 5 seconds.
driving yourself crazy.
Yeah, you're letting it consume you.
Sure. So what do?
You write down your worries
Okay,
and anxieties on a piece of paper,
I'm with you so far.
and then you put that paper in a God box.
A God box, okay.
It's a box that you designate
Yeah.
for releasing those burdens
So it's this symbolic act.
of surrendering control
Okay,
and trusting that things will work out,
I like that.
even if you don't have all the answers.
It's about letting go.
Letting go of the things you can't control
Okay.
and focusing on the things you can.
That's a powerful concept.
It is.
And it applies to so much more than just trading.
It's a life lesson.
Now, along with this idea of surrender,
Mm-hmm.
Super Trader also emphasizes the importance of cultivating gratitude.
Gratitude is huge.
It really is.
It can change your whole perspective.
Okay, so how does SuperTrader suggest we cultivate gratitude?
Okay, so the book encourages you
Yeah.
to take a few minutes each day
Okay.
to reflect on the things you're grateful for,
Okay, so like what?
the opportunities you have,
Mm-hmm.
the skills you've developed, the lessons you've learned,
Even the losses.
even the losses.
Okay.
Because even those can teach you valuable lessons.
So it's about finding the good.
Finding the silver lining,
Even in the tough times.
even when the market's kicking your butt.
Okay, so gratitude.
It's a powerful antidote to stress and negativity
It's about shifting your focus
from what you lack.
to what you have.
It's about appreciating the abundance.
Okay, this has been an incredible exploration
It's deep stuff.
of the psychological side of trading.
It's the foundation.
SuperTrader offers so many valuable insights,
It's a treasure trove of wisdom.
but it can feel overwhelming.
It's a lot to take in.
Like, where do we even begin
Right.
to implement all of these concepts?
So SuperTrader provides a helpful framework
Okay,
for setting goals and sticking to them.
okay, I get it.
It emphasizes starting small,
Okay,
focusing on one or two key areas you want to improve.
okay, so don't try to do everything at once.
Nope, one step at a time,
Okay,
and gradually build momentum.
so baby steps.
Baby steps.
Okay,
And the book also stresses setting realistic expectations.
okay, that's important.
Don't expect to transform your mindset and your trading overnight.
Right, it's a process.
It's a journey, not a destination.
Okay.
So be patient with yourself.
Be kind to yourself.
Celebrate small victories
Okay.
and keep moving forward.
Now, another key aspect that SuperTrader emphasizes is developing awareness,
Self-awareness is crucial.
paying attention to your thoughts.
Your emotions,
fears.
especially in those crucial trading moments.
So it's like shining a spotlight
Yeah.
on those patterns.
That might be holding you back.
Okay, so those subconscious beliefs
The things that are running the show behind the scenes.
without us even realizing it.
Exactly.
So it's about becoming more mindful of our internal dialogue
Yeah.
and how it's influencing our decisions.
Becoming the observer of your own mind.
And once you're aware of those patterns,
Then you can start to consciously choose different thoughts and actions.
okay,
The book also stresses the importance of creating a supportive environment for yourself.
okay, that makes sense. We can't do it alone.
You need a team.
What does a supportive environment look like for a trader?
So it means surrounding yourself with people who believe in you,
Okay,
encourage your growth,
okay.
and provide constructive feedback.
Positive and negative.
Both are important.
Okay,
You need people who will challenge you,
okay.
but also support you.
So it's like having a team of mentors and cheerleaders.
Exactly. People who are in your corner.
Okay. And don't be afraid to seek guidance from more experienced traders,
Oh, yeah. Mentorship is invaluable.
because sometimes you need that outside perspective,
Someone who's been there, done that.
right, to help you see what you might be missing.
It can save you a lot of time and money.
This deep dive into SuperTrader.
It's been quite a journey.
It has.
We've covered a lot of ground.
And I feel like I've learned so much
Me too. It's a powerful book.
about the psychology of trading.
It's about mastering yourself
And it's given us a roadmap.
or cultivating that winning mindset.
Now, in the next part of our deep dive,
Okay.
we're going to shift gears and explore some of the author's more practical insights
All right, let's get tactical.
on trading systems and strategies. Stay tuned for the final part of our SuperTrader Deep Dive. Welcome back to the Deep Dive. We've really journeyed through the world of SuperTrader, haven't we?
We have. It's amazing how much ground this book covers.
It's really impressive. We've gone deep on self-mastery, psychology, even that whole idea of embracing failure.
Failure is just part of the process, right?
Absolutely. Now it's time to shift gears and get a bit more tactical. Let's talk about building those robust trading systems and strategies.
I'm excited to dig into this part. This is where the rubber meets the road, where we start putting those insights into action.
All right, so let's break it down. Where do we even begin when it comes to designing a trading system that actually works?
SuperTrader stresses that your system needs to align with your beliefs about how the markets work, your tolerance for risk, and your overall goals. It's all about creating something that feels right for you, not just blindly following someone else's approach.
It's about finding that perfect fit, right? A system that matches your personality and trading style.
Exactly. And remember, a trading system has several key components: setups, entries, exits, and position sizing. It's about carefully considering each of these elements.
Okay, let's start with setups. How do we identify those potential trading opportunities? I'm assuming SuperTrader doesn't advocate just throwing darts at a stock board.
Nope, no dart throwing here. SuperTrader encourages you to explore a wide range of setups. It could be technical indicators, chart patterns, fundamental analysis, even seasonal trends. It's about choosing those that resonate with your understanding of the markets.
Like assembling a toolbox with all these
Right.
different instruments. You pick the right tool for the job based on what you're seeing in the market, right?
Exactly. And don't forget that experiment we discussed earlier, the one where the author generated profits even with random entry points.
Oh, yes. That was mind-blowing. It really challenged those assumptions about needing to time the market perfectly to make money.
It showed that while entries are important, they might not be as crucial as we often think. SuperTrader really drives home the point that the real magic happens in the exits, in how you manage your trades once you're in them.
Okay, so let's talk exits. We know they're crucial, but how do we develop a solid exit strategy, one that helps us stay disciplined and keep emotions out of the equation?
It all boils down to having a well-defined plan. You write down your rules for taking profits and cutting losses, and you stick to them no matter what. It takes the guesswork out of it and helps you avoid those emotional roller coaster rides.
So no more second-guessing or panicking when a trade starts going against you.
Exactly. And SuperTrader provides some great tools to help us stay on track. Remember those trailing stops we discussed? They help you lock in profits as a stock moves in your favor. And of course, those R multiples play a crucial role in a disciplined exit strategy.
I'm seeing how all these pieces fit together now. Our multiples give you that objective measure of risk and reward, helping you make more rational decisions about when to exit a trade.
Right. They remove the emotion from the equation. Instead of relying on your gut, you have this predefined metric guiding your actions.
Now, another key point SuperTrader emphasizes is adapting to different market environments. We've talked about those shifts from calm bull markets to volatile bear markets. How do we create systems that can effectively navigate these different conditions?
We need to recognize that markets are constantly changing. It's like the weather, right? You dress differently for a sunny day versus a snowstorm. Similarly, you need different trading systems for different market conditions. SuperTrader encourages us to develop a range of systems, each tailored for a specific market type.
It's fascinating how everything comes back to adaptability and flexibility. It's not about finding that one perfect system that works all the time. It's about having the right tools for the job.
Absolutely. And while having multiple systems might seem complex at first, SuperTrader also reminds us that simplicity is key.
So it's about finding that balance, right?
Mhm.
We don't want to overcomplicate things, but we also don't want to be so simplistic that we miss important market signals.
Right. It's about creating systems that are both robust and easy to manage. Now, let's revisit that concept of the Holy Grail, that mythical trading system that promises to win every time. We already debunked the idea that such a system exists, but does SuperTrader offer any insights into how we can create systems that perform exceptionally well, even if they're not perfect?
I'm curious to hear what it says. We all want to find those systems that give us an edge, even if they're not foolproof.
Well, SuperTrader suggests that although a perfect system for all market conditions might be a fantasy, we can create systems that are highly effective in specific environments. You could think of it as designing holy grail systems for particular market types.
So instead of searching for that one-size-fits-all solution, we're recognizing that markets are nuanced, and our approaches should be nuanced too.
Mm,
We can create systems that are optimized for specific conditions and exploit the unique characteristics of those environments.
exactly. It's about understanding those subtleties and tailoring our strategies accordingly.
This deep dive into SuperTrader has been incredible. It's given us so much to think about, from the psychology of trading to the nuts and bolts of building robust systems.
It really has. It's a reminder that trading success isn't about finding some magic formula. It's about understanding yourself, managing your risk, and developing a system that aligns with your individual goals and trading style.
It's about that continuous process of learning, adapting, and striving to become the best trader you can be.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
So to wrap this all up, if you're serious about taking your trading to the next level, I highly recommend diving into SuperTrader. Explore the wealth of knowledge it offers and start putting these insights into action. Remember, the real holy grail isn't some magical system. It's the journey of mastering yourself and the markets.
And that's a journey worth taking.
Absolutely. Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and happy trading.